Starting the stream. Hitting record button. Finding the record button.
Recording in
Brian
progress.
can't find the record button. Brian can't find the record button.
I found the record
okay, Brian.
button.
Okay.
We are live.
We are live on the YouTubes. It is that time, guys. Are you guys ready? Because I know sure as hell I am.
Hey, so this.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
All right, well, let's get this party started. hello, everyone, and welcome to the Midday Rush. I'm your host, T-Bone, and with me, as always, pushing the buttons, we have our dear boss, Roma Nation. How are you doing today, good sir?
We're here, guys, kicking off the week for you. Let's get it.
In our next share, we have the goth girl herself, Crimson Catnip. How are you doing today, dear?
Doing absolutely well. How are all my lovelies to this evening?
Wonderful. In our next share, we have the lovely Elizabeth. How are you doing today, dear?
I'm doing great, T-Bone. How are you guys, and how is everyone today?
Fantastical, like always. And in our last share, rounding us out, we have the wise man, the grumpy man, the old man. Brian, how are you doing today, good sir?
Every time I have to deal with one, I'm convinced Shakespeare was right about lawyers.
Yeah, he was. Well, I don't know what the very first article of today is, but how about we start our engines? Roma, hit us with the very first article of the day.
And here we go. We're starting off with the Communist News Network, better known as CNN. May 19th, 2024, helicopter crash involving Iranian president. What, you thought we were going to start with something else?
The Iranian president is dead? Excuse me, what?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he dead.
Yep. They already got a
Dead.
stand-in.
Yep. All right, so Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi, oh my God, I'm going to destroy his name already. Who is it? Ibrahim
Raisi.
Raisi.
Right,
Why
you
is it
see?
two eyes? That's so weird. Is believed to be dead after no survivors were found at the crash site of the helicopter carrying him, according to Iranian state news channel IRINN and semi-official news agency Mir News. The crash comes at a front moment in the Middle East, with war raging in Gaza and weeks after Iran launched a drone and missile attack on Israel in response to a deadly strike on its diplomatic compound in Damascus. Hardlining Raisi became president in a historically uncompetitive election in 2021. Previously, the Chief Justice, he had overseen a period of intensified repression of dissent in a nation convulsed by youth-led protests against clerical rule. Rescuers are contending with dense fog and extreme cold in the remote mountainous East Azerbaijan province. 9 people were on board the helicopter, including the country's foreign minister. So I know that Tim talked about this morning. Look at what happened with Kobe Bryant and the issues we had with his helicopter flying through fog. I mean, I figured that they would at least have learned a thing or two since then.
Right. Like, something tells me that they didn't get the weather report. Like, this screams sabotage to me, but that's just alleged idea. Not saying that that's actually happened, but
Right.
I think,
like, you're carrying the president. This is a little nuts.
okay, I think there's one of two possibilities, or one of three possibilities. First possibility, helicopter was flying when it shouldn't have been flying in shitty weather, and the Iranians had really shitty security protocol by putting both their foreign minister and their president on the same flight.
Oof.
Option number 2, foreign agency involved, most likely Mossad. Option number 3, inside job within, this is an internal Iranian political hit, or possibly false flag operation to stir up sentiment to cause World War III.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now Roma, correct me if I'm wrong, but like this sounds like the not the starting, but like a tipping off point of World War III, because the Iranian government more or less was keep yourself, do you and we'll do us type of mentality, right? And now this guy is not with us anymore, and I don't know how their military is going to respond, but I don't think they're going to be very, very happy with Israel, first of all, and whoever gave Israel the weapons or the information or whatever, because that's not okay. That's death. Like, that's not cool, man.
Yeah, and you know, I'm gonna add 2 more things to Brian's list there. I mean, so we're going from like 3 to 12, but you know, CIA, maybe, you know, when you're looking at all these issues with all these boats, you know, and they're talking about possible hacking of the systems. I mean, this helicopter was made in 1972, so I highly doubt that you can hack into one of those. Those are pretty hardwired. But
it's basically a civilian Huey.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so I mean, you could probably rule that one out, but I mean, it's still, if it has any type of modern technology in it, I mean, there's a possibility, but I'm pretty sure you could fly that thing.
And the helicopter.
The
yeah, right. And the helicopter was U.S. made. Go figure. It was a U.S. made Bell 212 helicopter.
Yeah, basically a civilian Huey.
Now, Roma, correct me if I'm wrong. There wasn't just one helicopter in the sky at this time. There were 3, right?
3 of them.
Yep. 2 escorts.
So not only did Israel hit one of these helicopters, they hit the right helicopter with the president.
T-Bone,
that's assuming.
You're making a very bold assumption there.
How?
Yeah, that's assuming that that's the case. I mean, I'll be honest with you. If it was Israel, they'd know by now. They'd know by now, and there'd be a declaration of war all over the world.
I mean, honestly, I think the most likely scenario is either, you know, it actually was bad weather and the chopper wrecked in bad weather.
Wait,
failure.
I thought there was some missile.
There's no evidence.
That hasn't been confirmed?
Okay.
There's no evidence of a missile.
Hey, hold on. Brian, what you got?
I mean, it's either A, it crashed due to weather mechanical failure, or B, it was an internal Iranian hit job.
Okay, but question: if it was like if something was going wrong, wouldn't the Secret Service people give the president the parachute and throw him out or something like that?
You've been watching too many movies.
Okay.
I mean, if it like where they were, he would have died anyway. Like it was ice cold. The terrain was crazy. So
even if he survived the crash, the environment was really, really bad, so he wouldn't have even survived the environment. Is that what you're saying?
It may not even been an option. But listen to what John Kirby from the White House spokesman on national security said just today. President Rossi was responsible for atrocious human rights in his own country, the arrests and the physical violence against hundreds of protesters. He said he was responsible for the support Iran provided to terrorist networks throughout the region, including Hamas, the militant group behind October 7th attack in Israel that killed 1,200 people. So he said this just today, after giving his condolences.
So the president was behind all of this? Is that what I heard?
The president of Iran.
Is that you're right? That's what our guy Kirby, a spokesman for our national security, said.
All right. So I'm wondering, now, if we go back to what I was saying, like a CIA psyop or something like that, you know, is this possibly a situation in which they would do exactly what they did in Ukraine?
Like that, see, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know if it's our brains wanting to go there, but it just kind of seems like it. It's like, this is dying down. We need something else to kick it off.
I mean, the thing is that kind of underhanded regime change kind of thing won't work in Iran
No.
because
Right.
they have built their government system so that it doesn't matter which one of them motherfuckers you take out. Oh shit! I'm sorry. We're live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey, quit.
Watch your profanity.
Because the next guy that slides in there is going to be another carbon copy clone of the guy that just got taken out.
Hmm. There was rumor that his son was already throwing his hat in for the presidency already.
You know,
Oh wow.
Well, it says here, next in line of succession would be first Vice President Mohammed Mokber, if approved by Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei.
say
Yeah, he's acting right now. He's acting
Yeah.
president.
All right. So serves as the final arbiter of domestic and foreign affairs in
Mhm.
Islamic Republic, dwarfing the powers of this country's president. Unlike his predecessor, the moderate former president Hassan Rouhani, Raisi had fostered a close alliance with Khamenei. Khamenei? I can never read these I's or L's here. All right. Many Iranians believe Raisi was being groomed to one day succeed the ailing 85-year-old Khamenei. All right. So that's what we got there. All right. Yeah, these first two stories are going to be, we're going to be talking about
Heavy.
a lot here. They're going to be
Mhm.
very heavy. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to LinkedIn.com.
I couldn't get the LinkedIn one to come up.
Oh, you couldn't? Here, let me see if I can.
That sucker was taking forever to load.
Well, that's for everybody else in the audience if they want to follow along.
We do it live around here.
We do it live.
We do it live.
Screw it. We do it live.
All right. So we've got an exclusive. Health Canada confirms undisclosed presence of DNA sequence in Pfizer shot. Health Canada has confirmed the presence of simian virus 40 or SV40 DNA sequence in the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine, which the manufacturer had not previously disclosed. There is a debate among scientists in regards to the significance of the finding, with some saying it has the potential to cause cancer and others saying it possesses little to no threat. Health Canada expects sponsors to identify a biologically functional DNA sequences within a plasmid, such as an SV40 enhancer, at the time of submission. The regulator said that after scientists Kevin McCarran and Dr. Philip J. Buchholz publicly raised the presence of SV40 enhancers in the vaccines earlier this year, it was possible for Health Canada to confirm the presence of the enhanced based on the plasmid DNA sequence submitted by Pfizer against a published SV40 enhancer sequence. So essentially what they're saying is that there is an enhancer in here that basically takes cancer cells and just
So they gave
accelerates
us
them
cancer.
at an alarming
Yeah,
rate.
super cancer. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, the thing that everybody was alleging, that's apparently what they're talking about here.
Exactly. So both scientists have made waves after discovering plasmid DNA in the mRNA COVID-19 injections, warning it could potentially alter the human genome. However, the two share different degrees of concern about the significance of SV40 sequence, which is used as an enhancer to drive gene transcription during the vaccine manufacturing process, being present in the shots. Dr. McKernan, a former researcher and team leader at Massachusetts Institute of Technology Human Genome Project, told the Epic Times that he suspects Pfizer didn't disclose the presence of DNA sequence due to the association of SV40 with polio vaccines. Let me read that again. Told the Epic Times that he suspects Pfizer didn't disclose the presence of a DNA sequence due to the association of SV40 with the polio vaccines.
So we're just in full on like evil
they're
science
getting
mode.
the polio virus?
Well, I don't think we're getting the polio, but I think it acts similarly. Let's see. It says here, he said there's no evidence the sequence is carcinogenic. He has concerns about this integration into the human genome. So I guess the same way that polio would. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice. But, but yeah, but why did they add this, knowing that knowing this. I mean, it almost seems like it was intentional from hiding this from regulators.
Right. And I can't get past that simian part.
Yeah.
Right.
And then thinking of like Rise of the Planet of the Apes is like, they're making all these movies now, and I'm just like,
well, and now remember what they did to us in 2020, how they demonized us, like literally called us out, said these people need to be exorcised from society if we didn't get this vaccine.
No, not only didn't get the vaccine, but they went as so far as if you didn't wear a mask. Like
6
don't
feet.
forget what they made us do and what they did to us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I won't forget.
Never
forget.
I mean, I always wondered if they did exactly what they said they were going to do, where they shut down everything for 2 weeks and then just reopened it back up, if there would have been a difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there wouldn't have been the craze, because so many people were, I don't want to say crazy, but man, people were yelling left and right, and it's just like,
well, you're supposed to be like, once you get out of that like infection window and no new causes happen, you're supposed to be in the clear. So if they in theory would have like legit just shut everything down, you can't leave your house 2 weeks, whatever, you can't come in contact with anybody.
But
in theory, it would have been over.
That's kind of a little bit difficult in a sense of operations. Like food still needs to get to places. Like even if stores are closed, that's great. You have to tell everybody you need to stock up for 2 weeks or whatever, because you can't leave your house. So like it would need to be like a coordinated effort to let everybody know, hey, go get food, because you can't leave your house for the next 2 weeks. But you know what? It would have been impossible.
And then it became like, oh, it can survive on clothes. It can survive on hard surfaces. It can they kept like raising the bar.
Survive after 48 hours. Like,
Okay. They can go through walls like Casper.
Okay, listen, the COVID lockdowns were about nothing other than one thing, and that's control. And what our superiors or whatever, what they learned, sadly, was that if you scare people enough, if you scare Americans enough, they will gladly give up their freedoms. They will gladly exchange their liberty for safety.
Yep.
So,
even Klaus Schwab's daughter admitted that it was a test. It was a global test to see how we would obey.
Have you seen
under the guides of, we're just to see how fast we can get everything out.
Yep. Have you guys seen that video of like the guy that's standing it's like a spoof that he's doing, and he has like a lint roller and he's standing in front of like some door and everybody and he goes like this to them to like motion to them like put your hands up so I can like check you with this thing, and he's literally just rubbing the lint off of them, and they're just doing it. They don't even know what it's for. Just walking into this public place,
they see the person doing it in front of them and think that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's how stupid some people are. You give people a line or whatever, and you tell them to go do it, and they will walk into the line and wait in the line. That's how stupid some people.
That happened in college. Everybody was lined up. Everybody was lined up at the beginning of the hall, thinking the door was locked. I walked up and I was like, "Why is everybody waiting outside?" They were like, "Oh, we didn't." I'm like, "Okay." So I opened the door, and everybody was like,
"Open the door, bro."
So
it's a whole world.
This is where I get kind of annoyed. Like, here in a couple of days, I'm going to get on an airplane. In order to get on that airplane, I'm going to have to genuflect. I'm going to have to take off my shoes. I'm going to have to empty my pockets. I'm going to have to pay obsequious to the federal government through the officers of the Transportation Security Administration for the privilege of getting on an airplane that I've already paid $400 to get a seat on this fucking flight. Dang it.
Right.
Language!
Watch your profanity.
Just throw this whole thing in the dump.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So
what else, Brian? What else?
So I can do all this, so I can have the privilege of getting on a ride that I've already paid for. And all of these things that I'm doing through does nothing to ensure my safety or my fellow passenger safety. Absolutely none of the shit that you go through in airport security enhances the frickin', I said frickin', security.
Okay, I mean, before now, okay, just a tiny little sidetrack. You guys were alive. Actually, I was alive before 9/11, but like you guys were on planes before 9/11, right?
Mhm.
And before 9/11, according to some people, you were allowed to have like a little like Swiss Army knife or like a little switchblade.
Yeah.
But after 9/11,
No.
that's a big
Mm-mm.
no-no.
No,
Not even nail clippers.
I had a little mini
Yep.
Swiss Army knife I carried on my keychain. I can't carry that on my keychain and expect to get on an airplane any freaking more. And you know what's more worrisome? I'll tell you. You know what's more dangerous? I'm getting on airplanes now and I see them enhanced with like USB slots and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
A thumb drive is more dangerous on a damn airplane these days than any pocket knife. If you know what you're doing with it.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, because like you're allowed to have your laptop open. So like if you're smart enough or you know what to do, yeah. No,
Mhm.
God, not good, man. That's
Not
not
good.
good. You can cause a lot of damage very,
Yep.
very quickly. Not cool.
Okay,
Right,
everybody.
All right, how about
So-
All right, I think we're getting way off topic.
Okay,
Yeah.
now that I've
This
made
is it.
everybody
Let's
feel
move on.
better about their Memorial Day weekend travel plans, let's move on.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the next story, Roma? Talk to me.
All right. This is from tiffany.house.gov. Let's go, Tiffany.
Yeah.
All right. Tiffany introduces legislation to protect American sovereignty against the World Health Organization. This is a great
Let's
follow.
go.
Yes. This is that thing that they wanted to hide from us that was going on behind the scenes. And Tiffany is like, nope. We're taking
Not
action.
doing this. Here
Right.
we go. So 15 House members lead bill to require Senate supermajority approval of WHO treaty. Today, Congressman Tom Tiffany led 14 of his House colleagues into introducing the No WHO Pandemic Preparedness Treaty Without Senate Approval Act. This legislation will require any convention or agreement resulting from the work of the World Health Organization's intergovernmental negotiating body to be deemed a treaty, requiring the advice and consent of a supermajority of the Senate. The legislation comes as the WHO continues to move the pandemic treaty process forward and is expected to formally present a draft to member states for consideration. The United Nations linked World Health Organization is a corrupt organization that President Trump got us out of, but President Biden disgracefully rejoined. The United States should be in charge of its own pandemic policy. We should never outsource that power to an international bureaucracy that behaves like a puppet of communist China. This legislation puts congressional oversight and transparency into what otherwise would be a bad medicine for America's public health. The WHO, along with our federal health agencies, failed miserably in the response to COVID-19. This failure should not be rewarded with a new international treaty that would increase the WHO's power at the expense of American sovereignty. I'm proud to reintroduce this legislation to hold the WHO accountable for their failures and increase transparency for the American people. The sovereignty of the United States is not negotiable. Based.
Right?
Yep.
Case take.
Exactly. You know, because essentially, I think this would what this would do is that if there were a global crisis, the WHO would be able to act like governors of states and create a state of emergency and be able to have powers over us and over not just the laws but our own constitution.
Yep. An emergency is subject to change, like the definition of
Mhm.
it. They can call anything an emergency. They can say anything is a medical emergency when you go from head to toe, mind, body, everything.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, they could say the bird flu is, a WHO emergency, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, everybody's got to do what we say. What's the WHO going to do? Send the police after us? Like,
Yep. The world
I
police.
dare the WHO to come onto American
America.
soil. I dare y'all. See what
Just
happens.
an Interpol to people's houses. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wonder how well that would be taken.
We're all gonna turn into Lupin.
Speaking of the bird flu, this is from Lansing State Journal. How bad is the bird flu in Michigan, and what does it mean for eggs and milk? The avian flu outbreak across the U.S. has continued to spread in Michigan, where the disease has been found in poultry and cattle and prompted an emergency order by state officials earlier this month. The news Thursday of 400 layoffs of Herbrooks Poultry Ranch, Iona County, and that 6.5 million poultry likely will be killed to stop the spread of Iona County alone, which is the latest indication that would be a widespread impact on Michigan. Ripple effects could be felt in egg and meat prices and availability, as well as 4-H fairs. Nearly
Don't mess
91
with the
million.
4-H kids.
Hmm?
Don't mess with the 4-H kids.
Yeah. Nearly 91 million poultry in the U.S. are affected, with outbreaks in 48 states as of Friday, according to the Center for Disease Control, or the CDC. Additionally, 9 states, including Michigan, have reported outbreaks with the avian flu in cattle, with 49 herds across the U.S. impacted. There have also been more than 9,000 cases detected in the wild birds in 50 states. Yuck. All right, let's move away from that. This is from Reuters.com. Comment fragment lights up the sky over Spain and Portugal like a movie. If you guys didn't see the videos on this, oh my
It's wild.
goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
How the heck did I miss that one? Hold on. I gotta find it. Dang it! How did I miss that one?
All right,
I
I'll
think
go ahead
you
and
just
start
had
reading
it
while you're doing
with
that.
the
Let's
lady.
see.
Yeah.
Here, Brian, it's in the chat for you.
There you go.
Thank you.
She's got it.
Thank
She
you.
beat me to it. All right, so a bright comet fragment lit up the skies over parts of Spain and Portugal late Saturday, according to the European Space Agency, with one Lisbon resident saying the dazzling display felt like a movie. On Sunday morning, the ESA shared an X video captured by this fireball camera on what it described as a stunning meteor over the skies in western Spanish city of Cáceres, near Portuguese border. But later it said it appeared to be a small piece of a comet, not a meteor, estimating it flew over Spain and Portugal at speed of 45 kilometers or 28 miles per second before burning over the Atlantic. Quote, the likelihood of any meteorites being found is very low. In both countries, videos shot in several cities and towns went viral on social media, showing the object crossing the night sky at high speed and illuminating it in brown tones of blue and green. All right, so I actually had a video on that. Let me see. We're not going to play it, but I'm going to copy it for you guys to see. This was amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
How long? This one's only 18 seconds. Of course, there's a freaking ad.
Oh no, Hartford funds.
Hold on, I think I got it here. Copy
Watch the
link
ad be longer than the
here.
clip.
Pretty
This
much.
And you can't skip it. Here we go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine someone like is praying at that moment, going, "Lord, if you want me to do this, give me a sign."
Right.
And all of a sudden, this comet just shoots across the sky, and they're like, "Okay, I got it. Thank you." You know, somebody had to have done that.
No, Brian, if you could click on the one I put in the chat.
Okay. Hold on.
It's got the high
I'm gonna
def
look at lynch
resolution.
mobs. Oh wow.
I think it's the same one. Yeah.
No,
Oh, these are old.
this is yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me back it up. Here we go.
I mean, this girl was literally just making a video of something else.
Yo, that's tough though. That is tough. I will have to say that is tough.
Right?
That's a dope video. That's a dope video.
Oh no, yeah, that's gonna be viral for a while.
Oh,
I like
It's,
the
it's like
music in the
it's
back.
like the Independence Day aliens are ready to shoot.
Listen, I'm ready for them. Like, just all right,
Let's
just
go.
come already, bro. Like, don't ask to see our leader. Just please don't embarrass us further. Just-
Okay. Shiny thing just caught my eye, but I won't click on it because this is not Coffee and Commute.
Uh-oh.
Guys,
We'll save it for later.
Yep.
about speaking.
We'll
Send
save
it
it
to
for the
Samuel.
after show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the after show. Guys, we haven't even talked about the show itself. Guys, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Timcast IRL Eastern Standard. What? Timcast IRL Eastern Standard 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. And guys, the guest, guys, his name is Dr. Michael Rechtenwald. He is a candidate, a presidential candidate for the Libertarian Party. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but Donald Trump is going to be at the Libertarian debates or something like that.
He's going to
right?
the convention.
And I'm assuming.
He's
He's going to the convention, and
he's speaking
I'm
at the
assuming
convention.
this guy's going to be there too, right? This guy,
I would assume.
RFK, and Trump.
I don't know if RFK is going to the Libertarian convention. I'm sorry, I just said Libertarian. Sorry.
Libertarian. All right.
Well,
I
guys,
believe
if you
it
would
is.
like to ask Dr. Michael Rechtenwald a question on tonight Timcast IRL, you will be able to ask him a question if you so please. So do get your questions in right away.
And get them in early because both Roma and I are eligible to call in tonight. So,
As am I, so I might even call in as well. You know, get an entire midday rush panel of call-ins. Maybe Biddy might even call in. Who knows?
I'll try.
All right. Well, it is 6:31. T-Bone. You know what time it is?
Yeah, sir. Excuse me. My watch says that it's time for T-Bone to win. You know, with the W. Wait, no. Win.
I'm not so sure, T-Bone. Last Friday,
Win.
Uh-oh.
I set you up.
Bro, you just wound up the whole West Coast.
I handed it to you on a silver platter, and you still messed it up. So, I don't know about T-Bone, but I will tell you the very first headline, which may be real, might be from the Babylon Bee. Who knows? I have a twisted mind, and I picked this stuff out. Headline number 1, support for 19th Amendment decreases sharply.
Huh?
Headline number 2, to save America, repeal the 19th Amendment. And headline number 3, let me expand this for you. Why are people talking about the 19th Amendment? And for context, I don't think for the YouTube audience, I know I need not remind the Discord audience.
I know what the 19th Amendment is.
That the 19th Amendment is the amendment to the Constitution which guaranteed that states cannot discriminate, refuse the franchise to someone based upon their lack of male genitalia.
That's not what it says.
You're a poet.
That's not what it says, Brian. It says something along the lines of women can't vote. No, they can vote.
Anywho,
But
for the sake of the audience and whichever of my co-hosts is building the poll, I shall review.
Poll is
Headline
there
one,
for you,
build
sir.
a poll.
support for the 19th Amendment decreases sharply. Headline number 2, to save America, repeal the 19th Amendment. Headline number 3, why are people talking about repealing the 19th Amendment?
People are talking about repealing the 19th Amendment because the 19th Amendment, people think that it should get repealed.
And is there a poll forthcoming?
That's
There's a
like
poll
the
in-
answers I
already
used to
there,
give in
buddy.
school.
Oh, sorry. I
Yeah,
missed
Bold's
it.
been there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're way ahead of you this time.
Yeah.
No,
I
sorry.
write when you say.
Guys, number A is real. All
What?
I'm gonna say, Brian, number A is 100% real.
Okay. There's a lot of
I'm just
support
down
for
to-
headline number 2 or headline
Yeah.
B.
Yeah. Letter 2 and number C are getting there. But I mean, you know, your boy went with letter 2 because it makes a little bit more sense than number C. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I'm gonna go with number B, please.
Well, T-Bone, you know I always respect your choice.
Yeah, I know. It's because I always win. Guy, of course. Duh.
But sadly, this time, sir, this is an opinion column from a website called thepipeline.org.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's 2 in a row. That's a losing
Sir!
streak.
That is 2 in a row.
And-
I'm starting off the week not so great, sir. I don't appreciate this.
And
So what? We're down to A and C. Hold on. Before you reveal it, so we got A and C. C.
Alrighty. Well, let's see here. This is headline number 3.
Number C, sir.
Wah
Number C.
wah wah.
Excuse me? I have lost.
You
even
lost a
worse?
doubleheader?
That's crazy.
Oh,
I think
man.
Sanoski I think he tried to throw you off.
He did. No, he really did. No, he
It was
did.
really
You know
a
what,
semantics game today.
I'm starting
Chris,
to
shame
think that
on you,
they're
sir.
working in cahoots.
He knew, bro. I bet you money, Chris knew, and he's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna see if T-Bone does the stupid and messes up."
So
Oh my gosh! And then they use this picture.
What are these pictures, bro? What are these pictures, bro? What? My guy, my.
these are the pictures from the story that consumed Friday's midday.
If somebody
AOC,
doesn't go out-
MTG and some other chick.
If somebody doesn't go out and do a Muppet version of this, I'm gonna
Oh.
riot. Like entertainment purposes only. I'm going to protest. That's what I really mean. Like, can you imagine the lashes being like out to here, and then like the heads just
I
like
hit it out of the
bubbling?
park
Oh my
today,
God.
guys. I hit it out of the park
If I was
today.
that talented, I would do it.
Miss Piggy.
Do your victory lap, Brian.
So who's the winner?
No,
of-
MTG, AOC, and who's that other chick?
Crockett or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh
anyway.
God, yeah.
That's not
AOC,
important.
Crockett and MTG.
That's not important. What's important here
Why?
is that
Yeah.
Brian wins. Brian takes a win. I fooled the T-Bone. I fooled the audience. I fooled everybody. Yeah!
Good job, Brian. That is, you know what, Brian? That's good. Good job, buddy. Good job. I congratulate you because I wish I won. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? Brian? Now that it's the end of my favorite second game B, we get to move on to my very, very first favorite game. Caption this, guys. It is where I give you a photo, you give me the caption, guys. Today we have the man behind the screen, the lizard man behind the screen. Guys, the caption, the picture, give it to me. Yeah, it's sort of kind of like, the dude from, what's his name? Men in Black. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, right? None of you people know who I'm talking about. Shame on you
No
people.
idea.
Shame on you.
I can't
Shame.
think.
Shame. Brian.
What?
Brian.
What?
Oh my God. I just looked up.
Should we tag him?
Maybe.
Wait,
How
which
mad- how
one?
mad- how
Which
mad
one
would
is
he
it?
be? Yeah, how mad would he be?
Brian submission.
Yeah, Brian's.
Oh man. All right. So let's see. What do I got here?
Biddy, are you or do you have something in the
Yes.
some fuel in the engine because
Yes, I do.
want to hear this great quick 100-meter dash. Ooh, I like that. So talk to me about this 100-meter dash story, Biddy.
Yeah, so I actually got a white pill for today's caption, this 100-meter dash. A Virginia teacher retired after 67 years and just left $1 million to her school family.
Yo, that's what's up.
awesome.
A meal to the fam.
I
Went
know.
to school, bro.
A
Okay.
school teacher who saved $1 million. That's insane in itself. Even after her death, Lillian Orlick is still serving the students of the Virginia school system where she taught for 67 years before retiring at the age of 89. In her will, she left them $1 million. Known as Miss O by generations of students, Lillian passed away on March 7th. Within a month, employees at Prince William County Schools learned the news of her generous donation. It may be surprising that a high school history teacher could save $1 million, but she never married or had children, and friends say she lived a frugal lifestyle. She spent most of her career at Osborne High School in Manassas and Osborne Park High School in the county outside of Washington, D.C. By the time she retired, the students and her colleagues had become her family. Quote, I don't have any living relatives, she once told the Washington Post. These are my relatives. The $1 million donation was paid to Spark, S-P-A-R-K, the education foundation for the PW County schools. It will be used to expand a scholarship she set up with Spark after retiring 6 years ago, which has already benefited dozens of students who received cash grants for college. So rest in peace, rest in heaven, Miss Orlick. That's amazing, and these kids are gonna have something to remember her by that can actually give her a future.
7 years.
I know.
That's
I mean, she
incredible.
started back in like the 60s.
I know. I mean, she retired at 89. Like, she did not want to stop working. That's pretty amazing. And they
Heartfelt
said
story.
they said that she retired. So if she retired at 89 and then they said that she retired 6 years ago, that means she lived to 95. That's insane. Good for her.
Wow. All right. How about we start reading some of these captions, shall we?
Yeah, hit us with these very, very awesome captions, boss.
All right, so here we go. Headline. Hi, my name is Brett, and this is my story.
Wait, someone hacked mine?
Headline. Meta's new CEO after Zuckerberg steps down.
Nice.
Headline. Political aides working from home. Headline. Green is the new black. Nice. Headline. As Michael Cohen returned home from court, he inadvertently started his podcast without his mask on.
Ooh.
Headline. I was hired to Photoshop all the lizard people. They don't pay me well. Headline. Lizard people trolling social media.
Yeah,
Headline.
pretty much.
Hello, my name is Sir Tabonathy Esquire III. I need you to take you to your leader so I can take over the country. Headline. Ladies and gentlemen, we found Zuckerberg's estranged father after 30 years. It's not looking for us. Headline. Live photo of Al Gore in 2000 creating computer aids by sending out the first LimeWire file.
Oh, geez, LimeWire.
LimeWire.
Oh my god.
I've killed many of computers trying to
T-Bone,
just download a
T-
CD.
T-Bone, don't even tell me you even know what LimeWire is.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yes, it is going all according to plan. We shall rise up soon. Remember, kids, always wear sunscreen.
No lizard skin.
Zuckerberg takes off his costume this Halloween. We have a sneak peek.
Yo, that dude is such a robot.
All right, so what do we got here? So let's do...
Let's start a poll. Let's see who do we have for some great submissions.
Well, looks like we've got 3 so far.
Okay.
I'm going
Okay.
to wait one more minute to see if anybody else throws in a submission. But while we're doing that, Biddy, you mind getting the, let's see, we got one from C, one from, let's see, Rick, and then one from yours truly.
Oh,
All right,
come on,
cool.
you're not going to throw mine in there.
No.
But why?
Because you didn't
Actually, you know
tag
what?
him. That's why.
Yeah, you didn't tag him, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. You want the heat? Take the heat, bro. Tag him. Yeah, you got no balls. Go ahead, tag him.
Oh, look
Go
at this.
ahead.
Now everybody's putting 20s on it.
Go ahead, tag him.
I love the support.
Yo, just imagine if he just came in here and was like, "Why am I being tagged?" Sorry,
No reason.
no reason. Sorry.
But which one though?
There
What are
you
talking about?
go.
Which one? The one at the top.
I did it. Y'all tell me I ain't got no balls.
You know he's
got
gonna
no
he's gonna
balls.
show up at like 8 p.m. and be like,
What the
"Why
fuck?
did they tag me in Midday Rush?"
Why did they tag me?
No, watch him pop in, come on stage with a camera, and actually have a lizard mask on.
Oh
his
my
mu-
gosh.
or
If
his
he
mu-
actually did that, that
a
would be
li-
epic.
a
That would be like
lizard-
just win the internet
a lizard-
automatically.
a lizard mask and his monkey on his shoulder.
Yeah, don't forget about his monkey, bro.
All right, so I got Brian's. I
I'm
got
watching the audience because I swear to God, if he comes in here, I'm shutting my mouth.
all right, just
No,
is it
No,
just the
no.
Lee.
No, Lich, I hope he comes in because I know he'll get the joke. Okay? That's the thing. I know he'll get the joke.
He doesn't have a great sense of humor. He's a very, very strict man.
Ah. Nah, he'll roll with it. He'll laugh with it.
Okay. Caption. This image is called, quote, Brett Mack behind the mask. WEBP. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right, we need to get this. We need to get this poll going. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I'm doing the poll now. Just if you want to read them out so I know that I got the ones that you guys want me to put.
All right, so we got hi.
Yeah.
My name is Brett Mack. And we've got as Michael Cohen returned from home from court, he inadvertently started his podcast without his mask on. I know that was going to take a minute. Let's see. Then we've got, ladies and gentlemen, we found Zuckerberg's estranged father after 30 years. It's not looking good for us.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You probably don't have to type out the entire sentence. They pretty much get
Yeah, just copy paste.
Yeah, that's exact. Yep.
it. Okay, then the next one, yeah, either that or copy paste. This one is mine, which is Al Gore in 2000, computer age, LimeWire.
Got it.
That one should actually win, by the way, guys.
No, it shouldn't.
And
In my opinion, it should, and that one will get my vote.
And then the last one is the Brett Mack behind the mask .webp.
That's just the that's just the image file name.
Oh, that's funny. All right.
No, but that's
then
that's
it.
that's what? No, that's funny though.
Boom.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm going. Yep.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's
Yep,
exactly.
yep,
Yup,
it's
yup,
right.
yup.
Come on, be a bunch of real
Run
ones.
away, boy, just run away.
Ooh, she's a little runaway.
Oh no, he's really gonna question, like, guys, why am I being tagged?
And we'll have to relive this again on
Sorry,
Saturday.
sir.
too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Brett Mac, you're gonna have to join us on Saturday
Yeah.
to find out.
Unfortunately, there's no leftovers this Saturday.
Oh,
that's
right.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Then next
I
Saturday.
forgot all about
Next
that.
Saturday.
We'll have to double down the following Saturday. We may have to extend it just a smidge.
Oh, for sure, because this one's getting such response.
Yeah. If Brett actually came in and like took his victory lap, that would be even funnier.
You were
No,
cheated
Chris, you
on
were
Saturday.
cheating on Saturday because I chose not yours. Who did I even
What?
choose?
Actually,
What?
Lynch won on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Hey,
right.
Lynch,
Sorry,
get up.
Chris.
Lynch, get up
Yeah,
here.
that's
Take
right,
your,
guys.
Lynch,
Over
get
the
up
weekend,
here. Take your victory lap.
we had this amazing show. The best show ever, guys. The best show. Guys, it's called The Leftovers. The Weekend Leftovers with Elizabeth, Biddy, and Brian. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's where they figure out, the leftovers, and the caption this. Guys, this is the winner, Lynch. Good sir. How would you do you have anything to say, good sir? To your for your win, and your
Letter
question,
one.
your picture.
Letter one. Letter one.
Letter
Thank you. That was awesome. I'm glad I got it. Shout out to Noski because he was like dominating that week.
Well, I mean, Noski had 3 chances to win. I'm surprised he didn't.
So shout out to him. Sorry I missed the show. I was working that day.
No, you are
well-
all fine, buddy. But we did have a great show on Saturday with your picture winning it all. I mean, I will say it was really funny. Brian, could you show everybody for the crowd at least what that picture was?
If I can find it, Biddy, if you can get to it quicker than I can, go ahead.
What was the picture? Oh, yes. Hold on a second.
Chris
Also,
is saying
shout
that
out to
he didn't
Crimson.
win because I cheated on Saturday. No, Lynch won fair and square, sir.
He won absolutely fair and square. Yes.
So that was the whole one. Yeah.
There was a multiple runoff.
It's because of the Krasenstein. I mean, that burn right
Yeah.
there is just beautiful.
Hey, Biddy, if you got it posted, I can't find it.
I posted in the chat.
She got it in
It's
chat.
in the chat.
She got it in chat.
Okay.
She posted the link from down there.
So
There was-
Lynch,
I can't even remember what it was. Somebody had made a Krasenstein joke recently. It was either on X or on the show, and it just fell together for me. So
the stars aligned that day.
yeah.
Just like the meteor fell that other day.
Yeah.
Right.
Good one.
But
There you go. There it
Am I-
is.
Am I thinking of is that the movie what's the movie where the aliens land? There's a series of them. And the first movie, I don't know why I'm blanking on the name. The first movie is all shot from like first person cell phone footage and stuff like
The
that.
Blair Witch Project?
No, but it's like around that time, right? With like all the documentary stuff.
Yeah, it's not too long after that. The first one in the series is like it's a giant, like big, huge aliens destroying New York, but there's like little fleas and stuff that are falling off of it that are everywhere.
I can't think.
Then the second entry is where they're in a bunker with John Goodman. And he's telling them not to go outside. They think they're kidnapping.
Oh.
Get to the chopper!
Cloverfield.
Thank
Cloverfield.
you. I knew it was
Thank
a
you, Lee.
C.
Thank you,
Oh
Lee.
my gosh.
Like as soon as you said bunker, my brain went, wait a minute.
Yeah, like I knew what he was talking about, but I just couldn't. It was like on the tip of my tongue. Yes, yes.
Well, Lance,
Sorry.
Good Sir
I won't
Lynch,
hold you-
thank you
I won't
so
hold
much
you up
for
anymore, but
joining us. Do you
Thank you
have
for
any
having
last words, or would you like to shout anything out, good sir?
I'm always gonna shout out news chat. I do. Last week, whenever y'all asked me what I wanted to shout out, I did forget something that I wanted to say. I want to shout out Crimson. She's doing a great job in the
Yeah,
mornings.
our new
Yes.
co-host. Yeah. Good job,
Thank you,
Crimson.
Witch. We have
I'm so
some fun on the coffee show recently, so
and I'm so happy you guys are using your skills here
I'm
because we
blushing.
have some fun in the morning.
Yeah.
Thank you, Witch.
all right, Lynch,
Thank you
I'm
so
gonna
much,
move you
good
back
sir.
down to the audience. You know how it goes because we gotta shill some other shit out.
We do. Guys, at 2 p.m., like I said earlier today, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday.
But
Guys,
not this
Following.
Saturday.
sadly be
But not this Saturday.
but it will be next Saturday.
Yeah.
Guys, it is the weekend leftovers with Brian and Biddy. Not this Saturday, next Saturday. So do not miss it. But after them, guys, at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have none other than the boss, Roman Nation. Guys, it is going to be a blast of a show. Guys, yesterday's show was so amazing. No, Saturday's show was absolutely fantastic. Guys, if you haven't seen it, go on Rumble and check it out. Roman Nation. I'm not gonna spoil who was there, but there were some special guests, and it was an amazing, amazing show. So Roma, take it away, good sir.
No, it's all good. That was the end of season 1. Season 2 will also be the following week with another special guest.
Ooh,
first
who is
episode.
this special
So-
guest? Who
so-
knows? But we will find out
Yes, we will.
on Saturday, next Saturday. The following Saturday? Yeah,
The following Saturday. That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
June 1st.
June 1st, guys. June 1st, guys. Do not miss it because it is going to be the start of season 2, episode 1. Great show. It's going to be a great, great, great show. Guys, like I said earlier in the show, Timcast IRL, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The guest is going to be Dr. Michael Rechtenwald. If you have a question for him, guys, you
Get it
have
in
the
early.
ability to call in and ask him a question. Not only him, but also Tim Pool. So get your questions in early because there's going to be a lot of people trying to get their questions in, and we only have so much time for so many people. So you really have to get those questions in real fast. I think that is definitely going to do it for us, guys. Is there anything else I'm missing? Actually, Biddy, there is something I'm missing. Would you like to say the thing?
Yes, thank you, YouTube watchers and everybody in here today. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always alerted to any new videos that drop on this channel. Monday through Friday, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, ma'am. That
There
is
we
correct. Guys, thank you so much for listening in to our very own Midday Rush. I am your host, T-Bone. That is the boss, Roma Nation. The lovely Elizabeth, the goth girl, Crimson Catnip, and the wise man himself, Brian. Please end us out, good sir.
All right, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, giving us your time, but the time has now come that you must get off my lawn, but stay on the sidewalk because the Pretard Cast is coming up right now.
Bye, guys. What an end to the show, guys.
Yeah,
What an
great.
end to the show.
That was
I
Awesome.
love the Start Your Engines. It's so good.
Thank you.
It's
I
good.
thought that was a really good addition.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I also like the 100-meter dash thing that just came to me on the spot. Biddy, I think that might be the new title of your little thing.
Okay, cool.
But
I
yeah,
gotta talk faster.
yeah. No, you're good. You
I
are
gotta
so,
live
so
up to
good.
the title.
No, you're fine. You're fine, guys. It was such a great show.
Yes.
Brian, do you have
Yes.
anything to end off the YouTubes with? Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
comment,
Check out our new
subscribe.
shorts.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
guys, check out our new shorts. They're gonna be rolling out.
Rolling
I saw
out
one
the
over weekend,
short,
guys.
rolling
It was
out the
really, really
highlights.
awesome.
I have
Mhm.
a
Every
feel.
like
guys.
is equal to one. Let's go, Brandon.
Yes.
Let's go,
Let's go,
Brandon!
Brandon!